vanish.
Yo, that episode, Dragon Ball Super, episode 61, bruh, Trunks. Okay, before I go in, there's going to be heavy spoilers, so if you don't wanna see them spoilers, leave. But if you already watched the episode, stay here because I want to talk about a lot of things. So this episode felt like Dragon Ball Z. Super has finally reached that level of where I can say this is going to be a pretty much something I'm going to remember as the years come by. Like, this is so fucking epic. Like, Goku, man, I am pissed now, bro. That brought me right back to when he fought Frieza. That was so epic, man. I mean, he doesn't have the same angry face that he did back in when he fought Frieza, but it still was pretty badass, and he was handing hands. He was just washing Zamuza and Black. Like, he literally destroyed the two of them. I even like the part when he went instant transmission right in front of Zamuza, and he just backhanded him right back into the building. But that was pretty damn dope. But I think the highlight of this episode is Trunks. Trunks has continuously shown what would have happened if, you know, a half Saiyan and a half human would be capable of. He is going above and beyond, pushing the limits. And I mean, like, from the beginning, you always want to root for Trunks because Trunks is trying his best. And when Zamuza and Black were talking shit on this man, they were just laying down the words. Like, I mean, like, he knows it's his fault because he time traveled. He knows that. He really does know that. But the fact that they are blaming him for everything, he just got pushed over the limit. They pushed the button, like they pushed the Goku button, but in this situation, they pushed the Trunks button. And when he transformed, bro, listen, I'm dubbing this the Demi Saiyan God because I don't know if it's really true that he has God Ki within him, because as you guys can see, we can see the blue aura and it's shrouded with the yellow aura of a regular Super Saiyan. But if it is God Ki, and if he did absorb the God Ki from fighting pretty much Vegeta, which I don't know how that kind of makes sense, because if that's the case, Goku should have absorbed the God Ki from Beerus when he fought Beerus in Planet King Kai's place. But I don't know, maybe it's something to do with father and son connection, their DNA sharing. I don't know what the case may be. I'm not really saying anything. But if it is that he has some sort of God Ki within him, then listen, I'm calling that shit Demi Saiyan God, because it's half Saiyan, half God Ki, and that just, it sounds pretty awesome. Because they did give it a name at the end of the credits, but I'm not accepting that name. That's just too fucking long. Like, I don't understand why, you know, Toriyama likes these long ass names for transformation. That's just Demi Saiyan God. Nice, short, simple, and that's what I'm going to be dubbing it for the rest of this video. So, okay, let me just calm down and talk about the episode. So, the first half of the episode, we got to see how Zamuza did what he did, like how he got the wish, how he killed Goku's family, killed Goku and all that stuff, how he got future Zamuza, because I don't understand how time travel seems to work. Like, when they talk about past and future, it's like they go from one dimension's past to another dimension's future, and it confuses me. Like, what? Like, I don't understand how that happens. Like, so let's say, for example, in every universe, when you time travel, you are creating a parallel version of that period's time, and no matter what you do, you can't change anything, but you can travel in between those two timelines. Like, I've watched videos where people have tried to explain the timeline situation, you know, in Dragon Ball's history, its lore and all that stuff, but I still can't comprehend that. And we also got an explanation as to why Zamuza didn't technically die when Beerus said that he was supposed to die, and that is the time ring. The time ring seems to be keeping Zamuza in place for wherever the timeline that he's in. So I'm assuming if you take the time ring off of him, he would die instantly, because as you guys remember, Beerus killed Zamuza of the past. So, and you know, with Beerus's explanation saying that if a god kills another god, technically that god is erased from all existence. It doesn't really matter where you are, what universe you are, what parallel universe, dimension, it doesn't really matter where you are. Like, if you get killed by another god, you are supposed to be non-existent. But Zamuza is still there, and he explains that the time ring is what keeps him in place. So even if a god from it kills him in the past, he can still maintain his presence here. And bruh, when Zamuza was talking about the Zero Mortal plan, where he wants to kill all mortals, no, he wants to kill everything. Like according to what he was explaining, he killed mortals, he killed gods, he killed everybody. He made sure that only Zamuza and Zamuza, aka Black, were the only two force, you know, in presence in that universe. And you know, that was deep, yo. Yo, that episode was hyped though. When I watched that episode, I mean, like, well, when I saw Goku lose his shit, that was pretty dope though. But at the same time, I kind of thought to myself, I think Goku's making a mistake, because I don't think they understand how Black's body kind of work. Like every time Goku or anyone else keeps hitting Black, he seems to be getting stronger. So has he obtained a different version of the Zenkai boost? Because as we know, the Saiyans have this ability called the Zenkai boost, and whenever pretty much they come back from almost dying from a battle, they get 10 times or maybe, I don't know, 5 times stronger, depending on the maths on that shit. But with Black's case, every time he gets hit, he gets stronger. So does he have a more advanced level of a Zenkai boost? Like, I don't really get it. And because it's Goku's body, so how does Goku's body actually work? Like, so if, like, I don't know, like, it's crazy. I mean, like, he all he did was swap bodies with Goku. He didn't really do anything else to Goku's body. He just swapped bodies with Goku. So in that sense, shouldn't his ki and his ability still remain the same? I mean, like, I don't know, it's kind of confusing, because if they told me they swapped mind and soul, that would make sense, and that would mean like, okay, his ki would suddenly change and all that stuff. But he swapped bodies, so how does Goku's body actually work? And does he really get stronger every time he gets hit? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. Like that part kind of confused me a little bit. I'm sure you guys have an explanation for that, but it's like every time he gets hit, he gets stronger, and I don't know how that works. Man. I still don't understand how he got skinny as well, but I don't know, that's just designed just to make sure that they differentiate, you know, Black with Goku and stuff like that. Yeah. And then we have pretty much Trunks. Like Trunks, man, that Trunks part, yo, that got me so hyped though. Like he buffed up, his voice got deeper, and he looks like he's about to go in. Like he's had enough of this shit. He's had enough of everyone talking shit. He's had enough of people killing people. He's had enough of his future being in the fucking horrible state that it is. Like he just wants it all to stop, and he's about to go in. And like, there's two versions of Trunks which I actually don't like. There's the anime version and then there's the manga version. Now in the manga version, we know that pretty much Trunks can go toe to toe with a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because he's I don't know, I think his half-breed ability gives him that edge to be able to go on par with a full breed Super Saiyan 3. But in the anime, it was shown that he couldn't go toe to toe with even Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So in this scenario, I feel like there may have been a little bit of a mistake. I don't know what the case may be, but point is that I can't wait to see what the manga version is going to do, because the manga version is going to go in. Like this Demi Saiyan God transformation, listen, if it's true that Saiyans can absorb God Ki from another Saiyan through impact, through attack, then, you know, I don't know, that'd be pretty okay, I guess. I don't know, you guys let me know. But if they give us that ability in Xenoverse 2, I'll be happy. I wouldn't be mad. I'll be actually happy, because, you know, I'll be happy. But I don't know. Like, oh man, that was dope. Like, I see a lot of people trying to say that, oh man, this is like Broly. Like, this is nothing like Broly. I mean, like, every time a character eyes go, you know, white, everybody just assumes it's Broly, when you can see that, you know, Vegeta's eyes went white when he lost his shit after Beerus slapped the fuck out of Bulma. But yo, that episode was hella dope, super hype. Oh my god, I can't wait for the next episode. This is going to be a long 7 days wait just to see that episode, bro. Like, oh jeez, man. I don't know what they call this. Well, I don't know if that's the official name, but Goku described it as a Super Angry Saiyan Explosion. I think. I hope that's not the name, because that is such a long ass name. I think something short like Demi Saiyan God would be sufficient to describe what Trunks has reached. Like, I mean, he has the blue aura, which signifies the God Ki that we know. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I thought maybe he just went to a really advanced Super Saiyan 2 when he started transforming and all that stuff. But when you see the blue aura within the yellow aura, come on, that literally just looks like God Ki, whatever the case may be. So, I don't know. And also, we never really got to see how, I don't know, man. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. This is a really dope ass episode. Like, this is on some Dragon Balls in the. I was gonna say oh my god. This is on some Dragon Ball Z shit. Like, this has reached that kind of level when you're hyped. And I know there's spoilers out there of how Zamoza can be defeated. I haven't actually seen that spoiler, and I will not be looking at that spoiler, because now just anticipating this episode is part of the fun as well. Like, at the beginning I was just looking at the spoilers because I didn't really care too much on knowing what was going to happen next, but now I don't want to know shit. I just want to be surprised when they defeat Zamoza, or when they defeat Goku, Black Goku. I think for pretty much Black Goku, it's just to take off the ring. If you can take off the ring, he probably dies. But Zamoza, the immortal one, that's gonna be a difficult one. Like, I don't know how they're gonna defeat him, to be honest. Really, that's going to be hella interesting. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This episode is so hype, man. This is probably the hypest. This is the pinnacle of hype for this Dragon Ball Super series, and I feel like it's gonna go even more hype. And then after this, we still have the Universe tournament, like the tournament that the Omni King is trying to organize. Then, so it's getting even more hype. Like, bruh, this shit is hype as hell, though. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. And now to finally see the Unison Sign episode. I know there's going to be another episode coming after this one that shows Sasuke parting ways with Naruto, Sakura, Kakashi, and all that stuff.